You wake up. It's your kid's birthday party today. You're excited. They're excited. You have everything ready and you feel good. And then all of a sudden, you freak out. Your brain is like, wait, why do you feel good? You should be more stressed out. You must be missing something. Has that ever happened to you? If so, this video is for you. Let's talk about it in two parts. One, what is happening? Two, what to do instead. So let's get into it. And I have my notes here, as always. So one, what is happening? This is not something that only happens to deep feelers. It happens to everyone. Except when it happens to us, it can be more debilitating. We can spiral, we could shut down, we could run away and really start blaming ourselves because we think it's another example of being too much or too sensitive, right? So it's a little harder for us to move through, but it's hard for everyone. And I found out what it is. It's literally talked about in this book called The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks. And in this book, he talks about something called the upper limit problem. And we all deal with it. The idea is whenever we're about to take a big leap, like this little fish, love this picture, it makes so much sense. That's us. And when we're about to go into our next level of success, happiness, we kind of have this fear of going there because we're not used to this new goal, that upper limit. So we often self-sabotage, we shut down, we find ways to stress out about something we're not stressed about. So we could go back to our little bowl, go back to where we feel more comfortable. And I realized that I've been doing this cycle in so many different ways. And I think a lot of us probably do as well. Once I had this visual on this framework, it's easier to recognize when it's happening. Having knowledge about something you're dealing with gives you the context, language, and self-compassion to move through these things more easily. So that's why it's really important to know what is happening. Okay, so part two, what to do next. First and foremost, breathe deeply. We don't breathe deeply enough in our day to day. We're just breathing. Obviously, we're not passing out everywhere, but when we stop and breathe deeply, it calms our nervous system and it helps us reconnect and realize where we are. And for deep feelers, this is very important because a lot of us are often in our heads and our hearts and pretty disconnected from all the sensations happening in our body, even though they're affecting us very deeply. Look around, reconnect with your body and your surroundings and your physical moment right now. Then move into your heart and mind and think about your values. What values were you moving towards that got you to your current present moment right now? So in my situation, feeling a sudden overwhelming stress about not being stressed out enough about my kid's birthday party. How did I get there? Well, I chose a venue that would handle everything, the decorations, the cupcakes, a lot of things that I would normally have to handle on my own. I did that for practicality, efficiency, and just prioritizing my energy and time. Because if I'm less stressed out with all these little minutia of the event planning, I can be more present for my kid at his birthday party, right? So thinking about why I chose that made it super clear why I'm feeling less stressed because I removed stress from the birthday planning experience. And in the past, I didn't choose venues like this. And so, of course, in the past, I was more stressed because I had more stuff to think about and remember. So that gap in stress started stressing me out. But recognizing why that was and the values that got me there was so grounding and it helped me move through that moment. And I was able to have an amazing time with my son at his birthday party. In this example, my upper limit was feeling really stressed about my kid's birthday party, right? But now with my values and focus, I was able to move through this upper limit. And now when there's a birthday party, I don't always expect extreme stress. So I'm not going to have that spiral freak out moment when I'm not as stressed as I feel like I should be. So I really enjoyed this framework, but I feel like knowing your values is the unlock that a lot of deep feelers need. We might know in our minds that we're hitting something called an upper limit, but we need tools to get through it. And for us, anchoring in our values is an extremely powerful tool. So hopefully that resonates. I'm Diana, and I'm a deep feeling mom, sharing what's working for me as I use my values to build authentic self-confidence, break cycles, and move through one upper limit at a time.